Hello my dear students, from book number 2. Today we are going to start with lesson number 3, Amazing Telangana. Now let's see what are the wonders in Telangana. You can see the picture here on E19. Now let's start with the lesson. Now Telangana was born on June 2nd, 2014 as the 29th and the youngest state in Union of India. On June 2nd, 2014, Telangana was born, means it has come into our youngest state of India. Telangana has been influenced in its practices, beliefs, art, and language by religion as diverse as Buddhism, Hinduism, and Islam. We will find variety of religious practices in Telangana. So when you visit Telangana, don't be surprised if you run into ancient Buddhist monuments painted with Hindu scrolls and graceful Muslim architecture all at the same time. So in case if you visit this place, so don't be so surprised to see all the variety in the Telangana state. South of North and North of South, Telangana has long been a meeting place for diverse languages and cultures. There is very difference in all the languages and the cultures of this state. It is easily the best example of India's composite culture. You will find diversity in this state. So this is very good example, best example of composite culture. Located on the uplands of the Deccan Plateau, Telangana is the link between North and South India. So this joins the north and south of the India, which is located on the uplands of the Deccan Plateau. It is thus no surprise that the region came to be known for its Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb and the capital Hyderabad as a miniature India. So the capital of this Telangana state, it is called as the miniature India. म्हणजे एक छोटं इंडियाचं miniature copy म्हणू शकतो इंडियाचं, because it shows lots of diversity in languages and culture. And here it is came to know that for its Ganga Jamuna Tehzeeb, mean the respect, the Tehzeeb which is presentable in this Telangana state. Hyderabad is the common capital of Andhra and Telangana, though it is located within the state of Telangana. So Hyderabad is the common capital for them. So the poet King Muhammad Khalid Qutb Shah was a great builder. What he did? He built Hyderabad in 1591 with good roads and remarkable monuments. He was a great builder because in 1591 year he made good roads and very remarkable monuments. Monuments म्हणजे ज्या या नवीन अशा ज्या गोष्टी आपण बघतो, चार मिनार वगैरे जे आहेत, असे जे मॉन्युमेंट्स आहे, बिकॉज ही मेड इट. ॲट द सेंटर वॉज द ब्युटिफुल स्क्वेअर शेप चार मिनार. आणि या सिटीच्या सेंटरमध्ये स्क्वेअर शेप चार मिनार मॉन्युमेंट बनवलेलं आहे विथ 4 रोड्स रेडिएटिंग आउटवर्ड्स. आणि जिथून 4 रस्ते हे वेगवेगळ्या दिशेत जातात. It has 4 tall minarets and 45 covered prayer spaces, and it got 4 tall minarets and it is covered with 45 prayer spaces. So close to it stands the impressive Makkah Masjid, which was built in early 1600. Close to that only there is a Makkah Masjid. So the Salar Jung Museum was created out of just one man's collection of antiques and artifacts. So the Salar Jung Museum, this was also created because it is just because of one man's collections of antique pieces, antique which is being seen very rarely, and because of the artifacts, which is objects made a long time ago that are historically very important. So the based on this collection of man's of this antiques and artifacts, this Salar Jung Museum was created. Mir Yusuf Ali Khan Salar Jung III, in the year 1889 to 1949, he collected rare art objects from the West, China, Japan, and India. So he was the man who collected all these different varieties from different parts of the world. His Indian collection includes South Indian bronze statues, Mughal miniatures, carpets, daggers, and rare manuscripts. So, from India, he collected all these things. The collection is spread over 38 galleries in the museum. So, we can imagine the collection which was done by this man. So the another attraction in this Telangana state is Nehru Zoological Park, okay, which is established in 1959 across 300 acres of land. It is situated in 300 acres of land in 1959. It is the biggest zoo in India. So this is the biggest zoo of our Indian country. Its 250 animal species are kept in as natural an environment as possible, and in this park nearly 250 animal species are available, like tigers are there, rhinos, Asian and African lions, otters, chimpanzees, orangutans, antelopes, and deer live here. So this was the main attraction, one more attraction of Telangana state. Now another one is Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, which is built on the river Krishna in the year 1960, and it is one of the largest machinery dams in the world, and it is considered as the one of the largest machinery dams in the whole world. People had lived in this fertile valley since ancient times. From a long time, people are living in these places. Remains of an old Buddhist university and viharas were located there. Before the dam could drown the ruins, archaeologists worked for 6 years to save them. Before they could ruin out, they could destroy all the remains of the Buddhist universities and vihar. The archaeologists who study about the history, they worked nearly for 6 hours and they save all the remains of this Buddhist university and vihars. They were reconstructed on Nagarjun, Konda, and island, and all these things were being reconstructed. The ruins of the Buddhist university were shifted to Anupu nearby, and all the remains what they could save it from the place of the dam, that they shifted, means तिकडून त्यांनी ते शिफ्ट करून त्यांना अनुपू जे त्या प्लेसपासून जवळ आहे तिकडे त्यांना परत अरेंज केलं. सो गोलकोंडा फोर्ट वॉज द कॅपिटल ऑफ द एन्शियंट किंगडम ऑफ गोलकोंडा विच फ्लरिश फ्रॉम द 14th to 16th century. Another one more attraction is Golconda Fort. According to legend, a shepherd boy found an idol in the area. When this was reported to the Kakatiyan king, he ordered a mud fort to be built around it. The fort eventually became known as Golakonda, which in Tegulu means Shepherd's Hill. तेलुगू लँग्वेजमध्ये म्हणजे त्याचा अर्थ आहे शेफर्ड्स हिल. Today, even after almost 800 years, the fort still stands as one of the greatest architectural wonders of Hyderabad. Nowadays also people keep on praising this architectural wonder which is located in Hyderabad. Golconda Fort has very beautiful architecture and it is one of the famous historical places of India. So even this Golconda Fort, it has very beautiful in architecture and this is still famous in historical places of our India. It attracts many visitors, so only many people comes from far places to visit this or to see this from different regions of the world, and not only from the India but from the different part of the world also. It had strong fortification, diamond mines, and ingenious system of ventilation, water supply, signaling, and acoustics. So all these things were taken care when they were making this Golconda Fort. So Hussain Sagar Lake, the glory of Hyderabad. One more attraction or one more good thing of this Telangana is Hussain Sagar Lake. It is the biggest man-made lake in the country. In the country, it is counted as the biggest man-made lake, which is made by man. So, dividing the twin cities which are exactly look-alike or same. They are Hyderabad and Sikandrabad. It is built on a tributary of the river Mushi in the city itself, and it is prepared on the river Mushi, which is in the city itself. It is built here. The lake is named after the person who built it, and this lake is given a name of a person who has built it, and he is Hazrat Hussain Shah Wali. On his name, the name of this lake was decided, whose name was Hazrat Hussain Shah Wali. So the lake is names as Hussain Sagar. Okay, so this lake had to be built artificially in order to meet the water and irrigation requirements of the city, and it is artificially in order to complete the fulfillment of the water for the irrigation purpose of the city. The lake had been completed by 1562, in the year 1562, but remained waterless for many years thereafter. Though the lake was prepared by 1562, but this remained waterless for many years after that also. It was only after some years had passed that one of the channels from river Mushi was brought to fill this lake. Till it is been brought, the lake water was said to be very tasty. This lake water is very tasty in drinking. The lake supplied drinking water to the city besides providing the tasty marl fish. Even you find this tasty marl fish. Telangana is famous for its toy made by the villagers in the state. Even Telangana is famous for its toy which is made by the villagers in the state. The toys depict village life and religious figures, and it shows the life of the village. Some village people make animals and birds. The figure of animals and birds are also made in the form of toys. It is also famous for kalamkari cotton, which is either block printed or else painted with a bamboo pen or kalam using vegetable dyes. So the graft probably grew out of contact with Persian traders. Sandalwood plantations are common in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So even these things you find in the Telangana. Okay, so these were some amazing facts that we learned about the Telangana. That's why this state is itself is the amazing wonders. So the name of this lesson is given as Amazing Telangana. So listen to the video carefully and solve the exercises accordingly. Thank you.